Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, and it is not a particularly good weather Friday, but I am down here in the refuge anyway, making my way to Beacon 42. So, I haven't been able to get out too much because I've been swamped with work, and the weather has not been very good. And then we had the Easter holiday, so I had to put in some family time for that. So it has been a little bit tough getting out. The days that I've been able or been free to get out, it's just been windy as can be. So today I've got a pretty mediocre forecast, but I said, the wind is low enough, and it's probably not going to rain, that I'm just going to go ahead and give it a try. So what I'm looking at today, as of this morning, and the forecast has been evolving because I've been watching it over the last couple days, but as of this morning, it is looking like up to about 80% cloud cover, so very little sunlight, so probably not a good sight fishing day. But single digit winds out of the south, which should be nice, and not a great chance of rain. It's a little bit. As we get later in the morning, it gets up into like the 20%, but overall it looks like it's a passable day. I'll probably end up just having to do a lot of top water, especially early. It's light enough now that I can see that there's definitely at least 80% cloud cover, so for once they're right on that. But anyway, probably going to have to do a lot of top water today. I don't know if I'm going to get any meaningful quantities of sunlight to do anything else. So I'm going to do kind of what I did last time, the last report that I published, and that is I'll probably head over towards the pull and troll and hit some of those areas where I was getting some good action on top water and just see if there are fish still there. Like I had said, that was really the first time that I had fished some of those areas. So I'm going to try it again and see if there's still fish around and if they still want to eat on top. So, and then we'll just go from there. I mean, I've got some ideas with no sunlight. I know some real shallow, super shallow areas that I can look and maybe get some visibility, but I don't know. We'll do what we can do, and I'll give you a report, hopefully, as I start catching fish. So anyway, gonna get to it in a minute, and I'll talk to you then. This feels an awful lot like the last time I was here. Wind is kicking a pretty good amount, cloudy, a little bit of chop on the water. Similar conditions, almost identical wind direction too. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's an identical bite. Now, and I am not seeing any eats this time. There's no blow-ups, nothing striking bait. Last time, it was pretty obvious there were fish here feeding. It took me a minute to catch up to him. I don't know if I got a very good hook set. Looks like a redfish, I think. Yeah, I think it's a redfish. Pretty solid one. Going to be upper slot, I think. Middle to upper slot.
Nice. I just hope he stays on. I say this every time, I know, broken record, but you just never know with redfish in topwater, especially when I had to chase him down like that. Uh-oh. Oh, he's a good one. Yeah, he's going to be top of the slot for sure, maybe over. Don't go under the boat. Oh, he's going under the boat. Dang it. That's a good one. Well, the hooks are in pretty good, but it looks like both barbs. I might be able to do it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Damn. Nice, solid redfish on top. All right, pretty awesome start to the morning. 27-inch redfish on top, single spot on one side. So, pretty good, pretty happy. Probably put on a hat camera now, since it'd be nice to catch some topwater action on a better angle if I can. Skies have definitely cleared up though. Alright, let's see if there's another one stacked up over here. Another redfish. Similar size, I would say. Oh, maybe even bigger. It's a good one. He looks like he's about the same size to me. Feels like he's pulling a little harder, but that could be hook placement too. I feel like I got a better hook set on this one. He looks like he's nosing down into the bottom trying to rub that out, so it's not very deep here. 2 feet maybe. Head shakes. Oh man, this is fun. Okay, he's getting tired. Let's see. Where are those hooks? Weird. It's a weird hook set. The lure is sticking out the opposite side and the line is going across his face, so this is a big fish. Stay like that, buddy. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is a much bigger fish. Yes. This guy is overslot for sure. Probably, if I were to guess, 29 to 30. All right, fish number 2, and it is a beauty. This guy is 30 inch at least with the tail pinched. So, nice fish. And on topwater again to make it even better. He's ready. I was just about to say, he's ready. He's kicking. Oh! Shoot! Alright, well, brand new lure. That was the first cast with that lure. Gone. They definitely liked it. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it'll pop back up. Sometimes they do. Not often, but sometimes. So, we'll see. There's my lure. There's a fish. Going right there with my lure. There's a whole school of redfish. A whole school of them. And my lure's in there. I can see it. Okay, guys. Hopefully you can see it on camera. I mean, the water's kind of cloudy, so I saw it pretty clearly. I don't know if you'll be able to. But there is a school of large, like upper, maybe overslot redfish. I'd say a dozen fish in it. And one of them has my lure. And so if you guys are out here and you catch like an upper slot red that has a Rapala skitterwalk, one of the large sizes, it's like SSW11, in yellow and red, return it to me. I'll give you something. Okay, I just saw a little tip of the tail. Could have been nothing but a mullet or something, but I'm gonna cast to it anyway, just in case. There we go. Oh, get away from the mangroves. Gotta be another redfish. It's staying down. Another big redfish. Look at that guy. Now he's in a panic. This is exactly the size that was in that school. I wonder if that school is just circling around this island. This guy's fired up still. All right, look at that. Another solid red on Topwater. All right, killing it on Topwater this morning. Another solid redfish. Not measuring him, but guarantee this guy's 27. So there are just cookie cutter redfish swimming around here. All excellent quality. And again, somewhere I've only fished once, and I've never fished this side of the island, so. Interesting there's been no trout strikes on top this morning. Last time it was a mix, although it was predominantly reds, there were several trout, so. Come on, I gotta catch up to him. Where is it? There he is. That was moving. Oh. It's a redfish, but boy, he is moving. On any other day, I'd say this is a nice fish, but for today, he's small. Come on. How funny. This guy's a slot fish, probably 21 or so, and he's small for today. Okay, here we go. Nice small slot fish. It's a nice fish though. I take those all day long. So, just funny they were so big earlier. Oh yeah, he's ready to go. I think. There he is. He finally figured it out. A lot of angry head shakes. It's got to be a big red. Yep. These guys are on fire today. He does not want to come to the top. Yeah, he is just determined to stay down. This guy is digging. Big red though. Yeah, he's trying to keep his head down. Yes, another one. Another overslot. Okay, this guy's bleeding a little bit, so I'm going to get him back in the water quick, but he has got to be over 27. Not by a whole lot, but a little bit. Well, he was ready. Okay, I'm going to give the fly rod a shot today. I'm just getting it out and starting to put it together. I got a little self-tied fly here, if you can see it. So, no idea how it's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, yeah. I'm shaking a little bit now because that fish actually ate the fly. I watched him eat the fly. And I tried to set it, and I thought I set it, but it didn't work. Really? That was not fair. Got it. Oh, he had it. Damn, I didn't see him follow it. Tails. Those are tailing fish. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tailing redfish. Oh, dang, I had him, but he pulled out. Damn it. Oh, my God. I had him on. I had him, and he came off. There you go. leaders in the rod tip, so technically a caught fish. Let's see if I can get him in the boat. This guy's still fighting hard. Yes. Okay. I think that was the 4th eat on this fly. I finally got a fish in the boat. What a great day. That's a healthy fish too. Nice healthy redfish on fly. This is a solid fish. That's probably, what do you think, 23, 24? Thank you. Appreciate you giving me multiple chances to compensate for my ineptitude.
Okay, what a day. It was a good day, I have to say that. It was fun. But let me start with the end and say I definitely should not have stayed out there as long as I stayed out. That was definitely pushing it. The run back was rough. I've been out in worse and survived, obviously, but I did not think it was going to be that bad. So it was, yeah, I probably should have called it quits a little bit earlier, but once I got the fly rod out and started going, I just didn't want to quit. I was having too much fun with it. So anyway, breakdown of the day is morning. Started with Topwater, and it actually was a little slower than last time initially, and I did not find fish right away. But then that same area, just a different part of that same area, you know, the area that I only fished that one time before, which you guys have seen, and I fished some sides of the islands in that area that I have never fished before, and did really well. Actually, I caught I want to say I caught 4 or 5 redfish, all on Topwater, and they were all overslot, every single one of them, except for there was one that was 20 inch. So pretty fun. The only thing, I'm sure I'll put it in the video, but the only thing is I lost a brand new lure. I had picked another skitter walk, a different model, bigger, different color. Wanted to try it, and I tied it on, cast it out, got a strike on the very first bite, and it broke off. And then the school, again, you'll hear me talking about it on the video probably, because you know I had the hat camera on, actually, I think at that point. Here comes the school of redfish, and I see my lure in the school of redfish. One of the, you know, these were all overslot fish, and I see him with the lure stuck in his mouth. So I was hoping he was going to throw it and it would float up and I would find it, but it's still probably stuck in that fish's mouth, and it looked like it was stuck pretty good. So anyway, kind of down right there, a negative right there, that I lost a brand new lure on the very first cast on the very first fish. However, like I said before, if somebody happens to catch an overslot redfish in Mosquito Lagoon and it's got that orange and red skitter walk in its mouth still, you know, hanging on to it, and you return it to me, I'll comp you a hat or something from HammerTech. I'll get you something to make it worth your while. But you know, I know it's not a fair exchange. Obviously the hat's much more expensive than the lure, but just the cool factor of it, it would be kind of neat to have it returned. But anyway, so on with the day. Topwater kept throwing it, even full sun,
seemed like I still was getting action on topwater. And then finally I stopped. And I never really threw soft plastic. I did a couple times just where I got a strike on topwater and I didn't get a follow-up, so I pitched to plastic just to see if I could get a strike. But I never caught anything on any of the plastics. I hardly used it at all. And I switched to fly rod, and I had a fly on there that I had tied, you know, weeks ago, and just had never had the weather to do it. And man, I started getting bites on that fly, and it got a little frustrating because I had 3 or 4 eats, definite eats, visual that I could see. Some cases the fish were even pulling the line, rod tip was bent. I thought we were good to go, and it came out. So that was a little disheartening, but then eventually I did get one in another school. I think it was the same school. I just ran into him again, caught up with him, and this time got a very good eat, very visual eat again, and caught the fish. So that should be some exciting video. And then after that, you know, I kept trying with the fly rod, but I had a hard time finding any more redfish after that one. And then, you know, so the thing is I just kept going. Like, I didn't want to quit. The wind was picking up. I clearly should have stopped, but I kept covering shoreline. I fished and fished and fished with the fly rod in wind that I had no business even trying to cast in. And, you know, I saw a couple, made some casts to them, you know, effed up a couple because of my ineptitude in the wind. But then right at the end, I mean, literally maybe 100 feet from the point where I said, that's it, I'm going to quit. When I reached that point, and, you know, the channel marker was just right there. I see this fish, I cast to him, he eats it. Again, rod's kind of starts bending over. I think I got him, and it pulls out. And I was like, oh man. And then I see another red behind him, and I have the line all messed up, and I couldn't make another cast. So anyway, that was the end of it. But it was like, literally I was done, and had to tease me with one more. So, but anyway, really fun day. You know, I got beat up coming back. I'm soaking wet. I definitely should have quit earlier, but I had a blast. So until next time, we'll talk to you then. Bye.